And this is what we are talking about. This is what we love to see. Yes, you put the foot on the neck and you don't take it up until it's over. Yeah, man. Greetings, 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 my sports to the bone people. And we are back at it again. Yes, a comprehensive victory, convincing victory. That is what we love to see. And I must say that the West Indies supporters, they definitely deserved that. I am talking about the die-hearted supporters. They deserve it. They deserve this victory. Batting first, scoring a lot of runs, and going out, well, not a whole lot of runs, but going out there and bowling out Uganda for 39. Very well done. Akil Hussein, man, was on fire, my people. All right. We're going to walk you through the scorecard. The good thing is I got an opportunity to watch the game. So I am not only going to be giving you the scorecard, I can talk to you from the perspective that I have seen the game. You know, I saw the game. All right, so West Indies batted first, scored 173 for 5. Now, at one point, I was hoping that we would have been able to get upwards at 200. But I must say, shout out to the Uganda bowlers. They bowled extremely well, especially in the death overs. In the latter stages, they bowled extremely well. You understand? They hit the Yorkers and they kept on the stumps, and they were very much on point. Now, 173 for 5. Brandon King and Johnson Charles, they started off, looking a little bit, not even say shaky, but they were watchful. They were really watchful. The Ugandan bowlers, they were bowling pretty well. Brandon King, 13 off 8. He had 2 fours before he was removed. Johnson Charles top scored in this game, scoring 44 from 42, 4 fours and 2 sixes. A bit slower than Johnson Charles is used to scoring, but this start and knock, we appreciate it. We appreciate this knock because, as I said, the bowling was pretty good. The bowling was good, my people. I'm not gonna say that we didn't play some shots that we did not need to play, but the bowling was good. You understand? So Johnson Charles, he stayed there and he scored those 44. Nicholas Puran, as per usual, coming out looking to attack. He ended up getting 22 from 17 with and from that 22 he actually had 3 sixes in there. So 22 from 17 with 3 sixes. Ravman Powell, he got 23 from 18, 1 4 and 1 6 before he was removed. Now, Sheffield Rutherford, he came and he looked to play some shots. He ended up getting 22 from 16, 2 fours and 1 6. Then we saw Andre Russell finishing off well for us. 30 not out, 30 from 17. He had 6 fours to his name. Didn't get any 6 this time, but 6 fours, and he had to work for those 6 fours. You understand? It's not like they were bowling short or bowling in his hitting zone. You understand? He played a couple of unique shots, a couple of shots that you could call them, gap piercing shots and not really power shots. So Russell did pretty well. Romari Shepherd was left not out. He got 5 from 5, so he ended the innings with Andre Russell. Raston Chase, Akil Hussein, Moti, and Alzari Joseph, they weren't needed with the bat. Now, this is how the wickets fell. 41 for 1, 76 for 2, 105 for 3, 125 for 4, 140 for 5. And from 140 for 5, we brought it all the way up to 173. As I said, we were going pretty well. Looked as if we were going to be able to get upwards of 190, 200. But, the bowlers did pretty well. They hit the Yorkers. I was here watching the game and I was saying to myself that, they are bowling some really good Yorkers. They bowled a couple of them to Andre Russell, a couple to Rutherford. And they did pretty well to keep them out from hitting the stumps. That much I will say. No, bowling for the Uganda team, Brian Masamba, the captain, he took 2 for 31 from his 4 overs. And we saw Miyagi. He bowled 3 overs for 29 runs. So those were the Cosmos. He actually picked up 1 for 42. And we saw Dinish getting 1 for 20 from his 3 overs. So yeah, that is actually how the bowling went for Uganda. Now, going in search of that 173, they lost wickets at regular intervals. Akil Hussein was all over them. He had his 4 overs on the trot. He bowled his 4 overs on the trot, and Russell, Shepherd, Moti came in the end there, Zari. They all combined to make sure that there wasn't any panic. 39 equaling the lowest T20 run score in a World Cup, right? I think they equaled it with Netherlands. So, 39 all out, 12 overs, winning by 134. That definitely will help our run rate, our net run rate. That is good. That is brilliant. So, bowling for the West Indies, Akil Hussein, 4 overs, 11 runs, 5 wickets. So a 5 wicket all there for Akil Hussein. Romaro Shepherd, he got 1 for 9 from his 2 overs. Andre Russell, 1 for 4 from his 1 over. Alzari Joseph, 3 overs, 6 runs and 2 wickets. And we saw Goody Kishmoti bowling 2 overs, 6 runs, 1 wicket. I always say, play the cricket that is in front of you. This is the team that is in front of you. You play them, and you play them just as how you would play any other quote-unquote top team, right? We have seen upsets in this T20 World Cup so far, so we have to be clinical. We need to be on point. Once we get a little space, go in, hold to the jugular, and don't release it until it is done. So very good victory there for by the West Indies team. Captain Rahman Powell there, marshalling his troops. So 2 games played, 2 victories, and we march on to the 3rd game. Now, our group is still looking a little bit funny. Afghanistan still doing their thing, so we need to win the 3rd game. Let's just take it game by game. Would be nice to win all 4 games going through, but with 2 games down, what we need to do is to win the 3rd game, and then we will take it from there. But we're going to leave it right here for now, my viewers and subscribers. Continue to stay tuned, and we will definitely have a live show pretty soon to have some discussions around this bowling performance. Sports to the bone, keeping it informed. Big up.